a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. Christian McCaffrey has a touchdown there. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Bears. And they were able to have a little bit of success on the ground. The question will be, will they stick with it? Or will they be throwing more to try and regain this lead? Meanwhile, for the Packers, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And the Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now Carter looking to throw on second down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
On now is the Packers punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Carter now on third down. Looking deep downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to...
Now a first down throw. Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, Fields. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Fields. Being chased out left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie things up at 13. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. On second down, it's Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw is Carter from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Up the middle, Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down, another shot for Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Carter. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Carter on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. First down, here's Mitchell. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Here's Carter to throw on 3rd down. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Fields got a man, and he hits him in stride. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Fields. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack before they can get the punt away whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And Watson has it right side. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it's... Fields on first down. Caught by Montgomery. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. From the 29, Fields. Thomas has got it, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That catch puts him over 70 yards. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
On 2nd and 11 now, Fields. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Now Fields. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. From the 41, Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And off comes to Montgomery. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. And again back to Kmet. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here. That pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
To throw again on second down. Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. Well, this drive, they're perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Throwing again is Fields. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Montgomery. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Second and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's third and goal. Play action. It's Fields. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him. And this one is right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on fourth and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Carter. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now Carter to throw on second down. Caught on the right side by Jones. Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10.
Brings up third down.
Carter now throwing on third and long. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to throw, Fields. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Here's Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Carter. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Holding, defense.
So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy.
Viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We're about to resume the action as we've got a kickoff coming in this 4th quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So the Packers down by 7. A minute 52 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. To Dobbs, and he hauls it in. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He's back to throw. Pass complete, Tunyon. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Able to find Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses that are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take all time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Chicago. This is taken around the 12.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on